Welcome everybody to Tier 3 Wallaby Racing League Season 6. We're here at Miami and I'm joined alongside Combo Oil for an exciting race. Yeah, obviously it's Combo's first time in the comments box, so it should be good fun for him and for all of us watching the stream. You can give. Oh, we can't. Combo, you gotta include your audio in the. Do you know how to do that on the party? Did you? Alright. Just a question, chat. Can we hear Combo? Can we hear Combo? Can we hear Combo? Apparently, is there any way you can turn it up on your end? Because I've put you up to the max on my end. You can't go. Alright, well, bear with him as driver 48 on a lap. It is currently Inter's condition at the moment, so lots of car sliding as he doesn't validate, surprisingly, and he continues. Who else have we got on the lap? We've got Piastri as well, and we've got ZK. ZK obviously favourite to win tonight after winning last week in China, leading the championship standings, of course, over Jacko Rex. A lot of drivers coming out. Skittles for his first time in the full-time seat. How's Combo's microphone now, chat? I don't know. It's hard when you're not on Xbox. We have Piastri gonna finish his lap. Oh, there's Alpine there, and I don't know who that is. Is that Duck? Yeah, he's just getting out the way. Piastri goes up to P3 unique, currently on provisional pole with a 36.3. Obviously we thought, or I told my team that maybe a high 27 would be the lap time, but that's all been thrown out the window now that it's rain, so it's really up to see what the drivers can do in the wet. We haven't had much wet in Tier 3 of the season. Obviously Singapore, Austin and China can all get their own rain, but we haven't had it yet. But Miami's kind of, I feel like the first taste of rain we've seen in Tier 3 this season as Skittles puts up a P5. Reaper's on a lap. Drew's also on a lap. There's Spicy coming up on a lap now. Oh, what's happened with the... Can we hear Combo? Spicy up to P9 with the 137.7. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, we got Reaper on a lap here. Misses the apex, but it's all about the traction in this last corner. Especially, can he put the foot down in the wet? Doesn't look like he touches the throttle too much. Can we hear Combo, team? Is he loud and clear? Sorry, getting a bit distracted. We got lime soda. Lime soda finishing his lap. He's P12. Jack of Rex starting his lap. Oh, he's coming to the pits. It's a drying up. Obviously, Mason racing in the pits. Soft tires. And anyone else went missing a lot.
Thank you for your patronage.
Reaper on a lap. Got his battery charged up for a lap. Nah. Duck. I don't think so either. According to Australia, it's drying up in 5 minutes. Yeah. He's in the pit, so he's obviously considering it. It's all good. I wonder what the Red Bulls are cooking. Neither of them now. Well, Mason coming out on enters. So a lot of drivers, well, driver 48's taking the gamble, and he's gone the soft tyres. Is this too early? Yeah. You mind just turning the stream in the background down? Have you not been using headphones? We're gonna ride on board with driver 48 as he is the first one on the slick tires. So we'll see where he can put this. Hard braking turn. Oh, he's just slid. And he can't get that car rotated into turn 1. Can you just mute the stream? Combo. Alright, can we hear Combo now? Or is he still very quiet? Waiting on chat to tell us. Nah. Piastri goes on the Inter's tyre, goes the fastest lap of qualifying with a 1:36.2. It doesn't look like your microphone volume got any better.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, Mason goes fastest.
Mason goes fastest overall by 3/10. This track, or 4/10, sorry, this track is definitely drying. It is basically softs now for everyone. And drive 48 now says the fastest lap. It's going to be whoever can come across the line last, and this will be Mason needs to get in and get on those soft tires. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Spicy is on a lap at the moment. Oh, and he's just slid a bit too far. He's missed that last corner apex. Can he get the power down? Do Oh, Henchman now, 132.2. This track is really ramping. That's 2 seconds between. Do you want to try Discord combo? Use an iPad. Alright. Well, while we've got 3 minutes 40 before quality, we may as well quickly try it. Just add me on Discord, and then, or just go to comms box in the.
Yep. Already there. I see that.
Alright, we've got Spicy up in a P2, but obviously there's still drivers. Oh, he's coming in. He might be trying to get a new set of soft tires on. Can we hear a combo now? If this doesn't work, then we might have to just go by myself or something. It's not any better, according to.
One last thing. Now can you hear me? This better.
Well, I'm sorry, I was left the session. So he's going to see the drivers start to come out on their laps now. We've obviously got the first one of these running cars is Mason. Jack. I want to. Padu, Holo, 5 place grid penalty. Yeah, I've just played the stream. I can't hear you either. I'm sorry. Might have to try again next time. See if you can improve that for the next time we do comms. It's all good.
I wasn't on max volume.
Spot. How many ideas you got, bro? Sure. We've got Bajala in the last sector. We've got, I think that's Unique starting his lap as well. Really braking hard. Obviously, oh, he's got a bit too much on the curve than he would have liked. Probably 50% throttle for here. He really wants to get the power down about now. He runs a little bit wide and is just going to have to throw this into sector 1 through the left-hander, through the right-hander. You want to get on the power as soon as possible, and you want to probably use all of the track, drop down a third, and oh, he's gone a bit wide there. He's now going to have a full rear wing open of DRS. And there's a lot of drivers that set that are very close to each other. There's obviously, I think that's Drive 48 that's very close on to him on his lap at the moment. So hopefully they don't get in each other's way. But it looks like Driver 4, it's on the ball. Oh my goodness, he's gonna get held by 2 guys on a flying lap. It's currently Jacko Rex is done, and Lime Soda is done as well. And Driver 48's he's done. He's invalidated. And Mason Racing, fastest lap now with a 29.3, and it's currently a Red Bull 1-2 at the moment. Provisional pole for Mason. As we see, is there many drivers across the lap? Panache now with the fastest lap of the race. Defeated Damo now. And there's another one coming off turn 9, that's Reaper. And then there's Unique. We gotta get to him. And Unique comes across the line, and Unique's P3. And there's another try. Yeah, if you can sort that out. ZK now with the fastest lap by 0.3. How's Combo's volume anyway? Team? If not, we might have to get it. It was very quiet when I checked. It's not better. You might have to go next time as we have pole position in ZK. You've had like 10 ideas. Anyway, it's P1 on pole position is ZK. On the front row rounding off is Davida Damo and then Panache. Henchman in P4. Non-stop P5 for Williams. Ferrari 6 and 7. Flowers P8. Skittles in his first race P9. Unique Throne P10. Welcome along everybody. We have Star Strangled Banner. We have 20 cars lining up with an exciting race ahead. We are here in Miami for the 4th round of Wallaby Season 6. It's the 2nd time round out in the States. We were last here in Austin and we come back for Vegas. We are here at the Miami Gardens, the south of Florida. We have 29 laps around the Miami Grand Prix for a 5.4 kilometer circuit. There are 19 corners, 12 to the left and 7 to the right. There are many overtaking opportunities with 3 long straights of DRS. So we'll see who can get those moves done tonight. Here are your tyre compounds for the Miami Grand Prix. The hard is the C2, the medium the C3, and the soft the C4. The hards are the preferred race tyre, but as we saw in quali, will we see some inters or rain tonight? Here are the championship standings for Wallaby Season 6 Tier 3 after China, and it's Pajala and Easy Reaper 19-20 at the moment. Panache, Unique Throne in P17 and 18. Powdered Holo not racing last week, as well as Duck Puncher P16, obviously DNF last week. Maney P14 alongside Little Flavs in the Alpha Romeo P13. Iconic Skittles the first week, he's picked up a full-time seat alongside Mason Racing. Piastri in P10 on the 5th row, as well as Henchman. Defeated Damo PA, Birdie P7 for Ferrari. Drive 48 in P6. Non-stop in P5. Lime Soda P4. Uff not racing tonight in P3. And Jacko Rex P2 with the championship leader ZK in P1. So that rounds off our grid and our championship standings as we are going to start the formation lap for the Miami Grand Prix.
Okay, can they hear me now? This is the last time I'm testing it. If not, then I'll just like stay on here and just listen to you. It's probably not any better, is it?
So obviously we have a range of tyre choices, but interesting, we have the offset in Maney in the Ferrari on the soft tyre. So we'll see what he's cooking up here as well. We've got ZK defeated Damo and Panache on medium tyres, as well as Little Flavs, Skittles, Reaper, Powder Holo, Spicy, and Lime Soda obviously at the back, trying to gain some places. And it doesn't look like Lime Soda's back. I want to see if I can try get him in the lobby then. I thought you were gonna...
Hey, just wondering. Maybe you need to turn down the volume of the game a little bit more for them to actually hear me.
It's very low now. It's already...
Yeah, it's. I could see how low it actually was, but judging from how this is going, I don't think the microphone will get any better. I cannot figure out how to get it louder.
I think you're just gonna have to step out, Combo. Yep, I'm trying Skittle. Trying Crew. Sorry. I can't get him in. Can someone else? Can someone else get him in? I'm gonna have to mute you, Combo. Anyway, we have cars lining up on the grid at the moment. Obviously, defeated Damo looking for that inside line into turn one. Obviously, it's a very sharp turn one. So we've got waiting for the final cars on the grid. Sorry, I've just left Combo Ollie for the rest of the race. But here we go for the Miami Grand Prix. It's 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. They were held quite a long time there, and it's lights out and away we go. And the AlphaTauri as well, getting away well. That's Panache. Already alongside here is defeated Damo to turn one. And what is that Alfa Romeo doing in the background? He's just cut the whole of turn one. As we go into the first corner, it's ZK that leads from his 1-2 teammate in Panache. Panache 1-2 as well from the AlphaTauris, and then it's defeated Damo behind him. And then Henchman and Nonstop in P5. 2 Ferraris at the back as well. As we see some moves getting done here between the Ferraris. Oh, it's a little bit squiggly. And he just gets the move on Unique. Unique on the harder compound tyres. Mainly looking away to pull this away at the moment. And they're going side by side through Sector 2. And we're going to get into a long braking zone. It's lap 1 of this Miami Grand Prix. And Maney stuck behind Unique. And stuck behind cars, 4 cars on hard tyres. I can turn the game audio up, sorry. I turned it down just so we could hear Ollie, but doesn't look like that's worked, but we're gonna turn it back up now. Maybe I do need a sneeze. As Iconic Skittles gets past Maney. And they're going 3 wide. Oh, it's a little Flavs just... And oh, he has to turn out the corner there, Maney. And this big midfield fight. ZK sets the fastest lap of the race. Yeah, sorry for that mud pack. I did turn up the audio now, so you should be able to hear the game better. As we see one person in the box, that's Duck. He must have obviously... This is a front wing change for Duck. We're going to have a look. Don't know what's going on in Maney, but yes, it is a front wing change. Obviously, the damage on lap 1 as well. What's going on here with Maney? A little flash that says there 1 lap down for some reason. I'm not sure why. But is there any close battles on the track? Unique getting past, or Skittles getting past Unique on those medium tyres, those C3 yellow striped tyres, and Unique struggling in this early phase of this race. And we're going to see the winners and losers for this race so far. And Lime Soda retires from this race, obviously left again. Position change. So obviously ZK leading from pole position, and Panache making that move into turn 1 and defeated Damo. Non-stop up 1 place. The biggest jumper is Jacko Rex in P4. Red Bull 11th and 12th. Biggest loser, Rapid Bajala in the Mercedes, as well as Little Flabs and Maney. So we'll see where they can go at the moment. Hadu is just hanging on behind the Red Bulls. It's a bit unlucky there for Lime Soda, obviously. Drive 48, there's a fight at the back between the Williams and there's Piastri. Is that Piastri coming to the pits? Someone's coming into the pits, it's Reaper. Is it? It is. And Drive 48. As we go into turn 1, they're side by side. There's a little bit of a touchy-touchy for Jala. Obviously, with his hard defense, makes the move stick. And, oh, this is very good hard defending from Bajala on Piastri. Will Duck come out ahead of his teammate and Driver 48? We're going to see. Is he? No, he's not going to. So, at the moment, oh, Little Flabs here with Maney. Maney and Little Flabs, they touch wheels just for a second there. And they're going to go 3 wide, and Maney has to just back off a little bit. And he goes alongside the Red Bull Mason Racing here. And tries to hang it around on the outside. His Little Flabs, is there room for all of them? There's a little bit of touchy-touchy as they go into the chicane. And it's Mason Racing that's ahead before the braking zone. And he gets the move done, but this will be DRS for the first time this race for these drivers on lap 3. Can he get him back? He looks a little bit far back. Is there any moves being made through the field? Is there? How do you... bit too far back as well. No, it doesn't look like... It looks like a bit far back. Henchman getting moved on by Skittles. Good start for him at the moment. Up a couple places as well. Up 3 places actually, Skittles. On that medium tyre. Obviously looking to go and box earlier, and Hard Runners looking to go longer on their tyre. So, Mason Racing still with this battle with Little Flabs. 2 seconds now to Unique. The AlphaTauri is 1-2 at the moment, but Little Maney, who's just within that 1 second before, 1/10, sorry. And there's something happened here. Unique, there's yellow flags being waved. Wonder what for. Something sort of happened, but Unique, he lost a place there. Jacko Rex makes the move on Birdie, and this was very close here. And we're going to go on board here with Piastri. Both of them got the rear wing open here on Jacko Rex for the Red Bull. And it's the Ferrari that's going to get the move done around the outside. Jacko Rex just doesn't give this one up. And it's Piastri. He sees 2 cars ahead of him. Can he find the gap? Oh, they almost make contact, the Red Bull and the Ferrari. As they go into the chicane, they're still side by side, and there's no way they can get through that as well. And they're almost going to go 3 wide. Piastri tries to think there's a bit of contact. And Piastri just does a little touch on his right rear. But now, Birdie's going to have DRS all the way up, and Panache is retired for the AlphaTauris, and that's a safety car. Oh, what has happened here? Has he crashed into the wall? I'm not sure. His car has disappeared now, and Panache is now out of the race, and what was an ideal start for, and as we see some drivers coming in, Skittles coming in as well, as we see those drivers coming for pit stops. Anyone double stacking? Is that... No. No one double stacking at all. Spicy coming in, new wing change for Unique. But what was a perfect start for the AlphaTauris, 1-2. Is going to become an AlphaTauri sandwich with 1 and 19 for the rest of the field. As a safety car is now called, and we see some drivers opting to go hards. Will these hards get to the end is the question. Is it too early? Maybe... if I was myself in this race, I would have boxed if I was on hard tyres, medium, but obviously the drivers out there in Tier 3, they know what they're doing out there. So let's run through the order very quickly once again and see what it's looking like in terms of positions. Obviously Piastri up 11 positions mostly gained from pit stops from those who box under the safety car. So if my top three, I reckon from here at the end of the race is going to be ZK. I feel like Henchman P2, and I'm going to throw it out there, Paddy Holo P3. Obviously, a bit of a different range of drivers. Obviously, one of them coming into the box. What do we think? Who's our top three in the chat? Who's our top three, do we think? ZK obviously leading the race at the moment. Do we think Piastri can maybe get up there? Someone like a Mason Racing and the Red Bull. Skittles boxes again. This is very strange now. What's he doing? Has he got a front wing change? Yes, this is a front wing change for Skittles. And it's a good stop, but obviously he's going to be second last now behind. Well, he's going to be an Alpine sandwich. So we think the guys on hards are going to go to the end. It's going to be a long stint. 23 laps, 24 laps on this hard tyre. But we'll see. If this works, they might become geniuses, or they might want to pack their bags and go home. Safety car is going to stay out, I reckon, one more lap as Reaper tries to come in. He's coming in as well. Boxed back onto hard tyres. 2 laps old hard tyres. Skittles and fresh mediums. Obviously probably thinking that medium strategy. Now, obviously had the front wing change as well. So still waiting for Reaper from the safety car, but it doesn't look like it's going to come in this lap. So we are at lap 6 of the Miami Grand Prix. And it looks like at the moment the best team in position wise is probably Aston. Now, Aston in the Cub P2 and P8. Otherwise, it's pretty spread field. Birdie and Maney P7 and 11. Obviously, loving their gas stations and convenience stores, the Ferraris. I try to make a 7-Eleven joke, but also they are sponsored by Shell. But Alpine as well, probably not in a great position. P16 and P18 for them. And Reaper comes in again. Okay, he's boxed 3 times now. Obviously, wanting the freshest tyres possible for this race. But he's gone to mediums, 1 lap mediums. I wonder what sort of strategy he's probably going to do now. It's probably, can they make the medium soft work? These guys have boxed for mediums. Obviously, there's only the 2 or 3 of them right now unique. Jacko Rex is boxed. Skittles. Reaper. And who do you think he's going to win from here? I feel like the safety car is going to come in this lap now. It should make ZK the safety car, but no official announcement yet. Or at least until Reaper catches up. Reaper not having an easy season for Alfa Romeo. So the safety car is coming in this lap, which makes ZK the safety car, and then it's DeFito, Damo, and then Non-Stop. Obviously, all on equal tyres for those 2 at the front, but they are on different compounds. So will we start to see the hards become better than the mediums this stage of the race? As ZK, has he gone? Not yet, but he's going to get the power down. He's leaving this very late, and he's gone now. So, ZK now against defeated Damo. ZK doesn't look like he hasn't got him into turn 1, does defeated Damo, not close enough this time around. But ZK holds the lead, and he moves to the back, that's Birdie, just getting all a bit squaggly as he holds off from Piastri, and Piastri's really having to hold off from Paduholo as well as Pajala also in that mix. Maney's at the back as well, and this is Jacko Rex, and Jacko Rex is around, and that is Drive 48, and Jacko Rex have come together, and it's McLaren and Red Bull who have made contact in the S's. We haven't just clipped that, we've only just missed it, but something's happened at the back. Something's happened between Jacko and Drive 48. Has Jacko got front wing damage now? But this is a bit frustrating if you're either of these teams. But there's some moves as well we're missing through the midfield, and it's Mason Racing on Little Flavs, and Little Flavs making moves, and Paduholo. This is very interesting as they're all really just fighting to get through these last couple of chicanes in this sector. So non-stop now on defeated Damo. Is he going to burn a little bit of battery? I don't think he's got the straight line speed for it though. And I don't think he's close enough just this time around. But Little Flags is close enough. And he's going to get past the Red Bull. When one Red Bull goes around, the other one is getting overtaken. And hopefully they can pull themselves back through this race as the Williams is on the podium, which is good for myself. But there is moves at the back. Duck making a move on his teammates, a virtual safety car now. Something's happened. It's their front wing loss, and it's Spicy, who's off the track. Wonder what he's doing. Anyway, we've got some drivers coming in. Jacko Rex coming in. I know Australia. Oh, and defeated Damo, getting a drive-through penalty under a virtual safety car. We haven't got racing yet, but these two are looking very racy, these. Is the virtual safety car still out? They look like they're going at full speed, and Non-Stop just made the overtake. Obviously now the virtual safety car looks like it came in. Okay, so we have gone racing. So it's ZK that does lead now from Non-Stop, who's in P2, and then defeated Damo, who got a penalty. We missed that. But Unique Throne is perilously getting closer to that Aston in Piastri, but he is not close enough this time around. And Iconic Skittles looking like he's going to try to make a move down the inside of Maney. Can he get the leg braking? He's going to have to settle, or he just backed out of this one now. And says, I don't want to make a move. Damo comes in. As a couple of positions are made throughout the midfield. Pajala making a position, obviously defeated Damo coming in. Must have had some wing damage from some of the incidents as Unique. We're going to stay with Unique now in Piastri. And Maney also squaggling involved as well on Pajala. We're going to go on over to this battle. Unique making the pass as they're going to go a little bit tight, and Piastri gets the better exit, and they're going side by side. They do bang wheels here. Unique, does he have the DRS? I do think so. Yes, he does. That rear wing does go open. And Drive 48 has spun, and he's broken his front wing as a virtual safety car. Yes, sorry about that. Yep, he's serving his drive-through. Did forget about that. For defeated Damo. But Drive 48 has binned it in the wall again. We have another virtual safety car. So, do we start to see the likes of ZK boxing for hard to the end? Is this a strat they can go for? Obviously, not the full safety car, so they will They will lose time in the pits, and there is no safety car, but they are just boxing the traffic though. But will they get the position on track they want? Is it worth risking track position? Obviously, he's not coming to the pits. Is non-stop coming to the pits? No. And we have just pulled up telemetry. Thanks for Zoltan for reminding me. As both, no, not both. Sorry, DRS is, and we're back live again, racing. And Mason's come in, front wing change for Mason. Maney on Pajala. Can he get the foot down? He finds a gap on the inside. Pajala. They're going, oh, he's just hit the wall there, leaving just a car with Pajala, and he's hard defending as he comes through again. As Pajala's moves a little bit wide. And there might be a move coming on here, as it's the Ferrari and Pajala. And it is Mercedes versus Ferrari, Goffey versus Matty Skills. As we've got something happening at the back, and that is Reaper or Duck. One of the two is spun round, and that is Duck Puncher. But we're going to continue back on board now with Maney and Pajala. Maney getting the move done before the corner. And he's up into P8. And this is a right battle pack at the moment between all these drivers. Pajala now got to hang on. Obviously, Maney boxing under that safety car on lap 5 has helped his race strategy a lot. Because he is currently net P3, according to the guys that have boxed. And it will be Padu and Unique 1-2 after the likes of ZK boxing. Skittles now gets past Pajala. Pajala struggling on his 10 lap old hards. And Skittles makes the move up into P9. So we do have a Ferrari, a McLaren, and then a Mercedes in P8, 9, and 10. And Maney really fighting Little Flavs. They go down the inside, and Little Flavs can't seem to stick it. And Maney gets an easy move done, and he's just fighting his way up the field now. We might see Skittles get the move done on Flavs, who's on 11 up old medium tyres. The Skittles try to make a move for it. Just holds back ever so slightly. We'll get the DRS this time around though. So let's see what Skittles can do. Little Flags defending hard. Skittles, will he burn the battery? He's going to get that rear wing open now. Little Flags also really pumpering the battery. And he's back ahead of Maney. And Maney's going to be left vulnerable here with no DRS. As Skittles just making sure he doesn't get into an incident or two. Make sure he doesn't lose a wing, because that will really hurt his race. And will hurt everyone's race if you lose a front wing here. And it's Maney going to get the DRS this time around on Little Flavs. So we'll see if Maney can do something into this last corner. Going to get the DRS rear wing wide open. And he's forced him the long way around to the outside, but the DRS too powerful and too strong. Gets the move done before the corner. And is back up into P7 is the Ferrari. Goffey will be happy with that one. And Skittles will try go for it now, as he's going to hold it around the outside with the battery, and there's no chance unless Little Flavs can break later. So he decides to just concede position. Piastri now on birdie, the other Ferrari we haven't watched. But let's see if we get one Ferrari up and one Ferrari down. So will the Ferraris go into P6 and 7? Because Piastri's going to get the DRS now. But he's just lacking a lot of straight line speed, is Piastri. Even with the DRS, Birdie's pulling, which is very odd. So obviously running low wing setup as Skittles tries to make the move on Maney, just is not close enough this time around. Pajala almost making contact there with Reaper as we see some moves going through the field. Mason racing, trying to get his recovery drive after boxing on mediums under the virtual safety car. This might be the closest battle we got on track. This whole midfield train at the moment. As ZK has already pulled 4 seconds to a guy, and he's 4 lap older tyres. ZK has to Padu. So it should be that Padu should be closing in right about now. But it looks like he's not getting that much. Unique makes a move on Non-Stop, and Non-Stop just doesn't defend this one. Obviously on the older tyres, but we are going to go back to Skittles and Maney. But yeah, Non-Stop making the move back. This is very interesting racing between these two. And Unique's going to get the DRS this time around. Goes just a little bit wide. But he's not in DRS. Is he? Is he going to get the rear wing open? No, he's not. So he has lost DRS. And Maney's now caught up to these guys up front. And Piastri and Birdie looking like they're having a battle of their own. And the other Ferrari says, I want to jump in too. If there's a party of Ferrari of 1, there's a party of Ferrari of 2. And he's just not close enough that time around to Piastri. And he just has to concede. And they're going side by side. No, they aren't. They're just squaggling around through the chicane. Miami going to be probably one of the last, let's not say bad track, but not great track of the calendar. From next week onwards, from Australia onwards, we have some absolute bangers. Race at Mexico, Monza, Spa, all coming up as well. And Piastri having to settle for second again on Birdie. This is very good defending from Birdie, allowing to bring his teammate back into the fight as well in Maney, but obviously Maney's boxed as well. Piastri's still not close enough this time around, but Birdie's defense has lost them 4 seconds to Unique. So if the question is a matter of who are you racing, but it does look like that Birdie's race is with Piastri. Here, same compound tyres, same age tyres, so it looks like they are fighting each other and they are racing each other. Oh, there's just almost a little bit of contact. This is a real good battle pack, and Skittles trying to hold it around the outside now as he makes the move, but Maney is going to get DRS, and so will Skittles, I believe. Yes, he will. And Maney, and they're both really low on battery. But Skittles and so they're going into the first corner, and it's Piastri around the outside, and Piastri, who can squeeze past who, and Birdie just doesn't have the traction, and Piastri just has the grip, and he gets the move done into the chicane. But he is going to be left vulnerable this time around to Birdie, as Birdie will get a good dosage of rear wing opening, as Piastri is now out of battery, and Birdie does have the battery advantage on him. But will we see a move into the last corner? Birdie down the inside. It's a bit close. Oh, and Piastri just tries to hold around the outside. It's going to be traction. Who can get the power down first? And Piastri still hanging in there, as Birdie now gets the DRS, and Unique boxes for some strange reason, and Padu boxes for some strange reason. Obviously damage, and there's a little bit of contact there with Birdie as well. And Piastri, this is a very close battle between these guys. Piastri and Birdie, they are fighting for that podium position, that provisional podium position. And can we see Skittles get involved here? And Skittles just sending it up the inside of Birdie, just all over that curb as well. This is Skittles' first race as a full-time driver as well. Obviously reserving for Mercedes last week. He did really well, I believe. I think he finished P9. We'll just double check that. He finished P5 actually last week, and he's just going to get moved on by Maney. Maney trying to hold this one around the outside. They're going wheel to wheel, but Skittles has to go the long way around, and Maney puts his car up in a P5, and he is setting his eyes on his teammate and Birdie. And Birdie's just having to hold on to the back of Piastri. 6 seconds Piastri to Non-Stop, and Non-Stop 5 seconds to ZK. These two as well, Skittles and Maney, side by side. Is Skittles going to find a move? He's going to make a lunge down the inside. He is going to make a lunge down the inside. Do they bang wheels? No, he keeps it very clean. He just makes the move. Is he inside DRS now as Birdie comes into the pits? And it's Skittles that's going to get DRS. So does Maney. And Maney's going to try to hold this one on the inside now, but just says He doesn't want to take a risk, doesn't want to lose a front wing. And Skittles is up into P4. Wow, oh wow. So currently, the gap to the leader is Red Bull is making a pass on Reaper, and Reaper just has no answer for the pace on those 6-lap medium tyres. But Reaper's going to have DRS this time. He's just too far back. Good go. Drive 48 coming out just behind Duck. Or Duck, no, yes, just behind Duck. Now it's the battle for the wooden spoon. Drive 48, does he hold it on the inside? It's Duck Puncher and Drive 48. Drive 48 and Duck Puncher, the two TPs. One for Alpine, one for McLaren. And Drive 48 does get that move to sick. But don't forget, Duck is going to get the DRS dosing this time around. So he will have a fight back here. Obviously, Abyss engineering these two, I would say. So Duck now with DRS. Does he think about it? Lifts very early, obviously doesn't want to make an extraordinary move. But we see Non-Stop coming to the pits. Is this for an undercut? Is this for a soft tyre? We need to see what has happened. We need to know if he's going to put... No, he's going to put brand spanking new C3 tyres and padded hollow. The fastest lap of the race as Non-Stop on the medium tyre. Undercuts. So, Paddy Hollow obviously making a good strategy out of it. Unique as well. Piastri also, they're all coming to the pits. They're all squirming into the pits now. Obviously, mediums to the end from here. Now we're going to go back to these two. This is the closest, or not the closest battle on track we have. We've got Maney and Henchman. Both got Wallaby in their name, WRL, and it's Maney this time, and he's going to have the move well clear before the braking zone. And Henchman has no answer, Haas no answer, and Ferrari showing their sister team or engine manufacturer how it's done. And Haas just says, here's the money, here's the engine. And Ferrari go, thank you very much, and I'll take the place. But I'm really interested in this back battle here between Drive 48. It's the battle of the wooden spoon. It's Duck Puncher this time around, again with the dosing of the DRS. Obviously, Duck is now going to look for the inside, and he's going to get the move done well before the corner as well on Drive 48, and Drive 48 has no answer as well. But it's McLaren now sitting as Duck Puncher makes the move on his brand new medium tyres. Did Drive 48 pit for 9-lap-old hards? We missed that, but obviously very interesting. Birdie sets the fastest lap of the race. Goffey will be very happy with that. That's an extra point in the constructors for those guys. And it's all, he's just basically riding his gearbox, riding his rear wing. He's having to lift as Maney is really struggling on his tyres now. 14-lap-old ZK obviously is 10 seconds down on the lead. So too quick ZK is. Obviously looking to go onto that soft tyre, but Henchman now down the inside on his manufacturing engine and Ferrari, and he gets the move done, but Ferrari aren't going to give this one very easily as Maney's going to have a look back down the next straight with the DRS, and obviously has got the battery advantage as well on the Haas, but we see cars squaggling through at the back as well. There's Jacko Rex and Reaper. Reaper can't get it done, and there's the two Astons fighting. Let's hope they take each other out for some good, funny action at the moment. Would that be the first teammate collision we've had all season as ZK comes into the box? He has to put soft tyres on that, surely. You put hards on and it's the end of your race. We'll see what he does. He's got, that is soft tyres. So, brand new soft tyres for ZK. And he is going to be behind, but the question is, does Skittles take these tyres to the end? He's going to have to box some way. I think Maney's currently, they're still all very close. We're going to check the gap to the leader, and it's only ZK, only 4 seconds away from Maney. 4 or 5 seconds. Okay, let's go back to the field. Jacko Rex and Piastri. Let's just watch some action here. Oh, Piastri goes wide. There's a little bit of touching on the rear. Left for dead against his old Tier 3 driver in Piastri. And it's Jacko Rex, his new Tier 3 driver. And it's Jacko Rex. Looks like this will be a very easy pass on Piastri. Piastri has no answer. And Piastri can't seem to have the pace out there today. But obviously they are on the same age tyres, so hopefully we will see a fight back from Piastri tonight. In P11 at the moment. And it's going to be too far back for Piastri to make any sort of move. As ZK and Mason Racing. ZK on the soft tyres. Mason Racing, we know he's not going to give this one up easily. And they're going into the first corner, and Mason Racing just is going to come back out, and Skittles box in for softs. Is this the right call? This might be. Henchman currently, yes. And it is a Haas 1-2. As Puddy makes the pass to Maney. And Maney will now get DRS on the way back down this straight. Obviously, the long straights here at Miami. Lots of DRS needed. As it is a Ferrari sandwich. Well, sorry, it's a Haas sandwich for Maney. And he's stuck. And it's Haas 1 and 3. Oxchilo thinks that Hench will box. I'm not sure. I think that 20 laps on one tyre might be a stretch. But we'll see what he does. I think Maney might be able to get to the end. But look at this. And it's Padu Holo getting past again. ZK getting past. And this is going to be very close into the last corner. As Padu Holo is going to try hold this one around the outside. As ZK's got the inside line. They're swirling. Oh, it's getting a bit loose. Is ZK might have just given the old tap on the wall, but Padu's going to get done. Goes the DRS back. And Padu's going to go for it down the inside. Yes, and they bang wheels. And Padu. Oh, is that a bit of a desperate move on ZK? But now. But he's now pulling. But at this moment, ZK will win the race. It's a 9th lap tyre advantage for the AlphaTauri. The one thing Henchman can hope for is safety car. That's one thing the whole group can hope for. If there's any chance on not letting ZK win tonight, it is a safety car. As Maney at the back on non-stop. Non-stop gets the move done. Maney obviously struggling now. Has to commit to those hard tyres, and ZK makes the pass for the lead. And we have a new race leader. It is ZK, who's been leading most of the race and has taken the lead back from Henchman, and is currently a 2-3 for Haas. ZK is just too quick. Obviously setting pole by 3/10, I believe, and absolutely storming away with this. At this rate, he's going to win by 5-6 seconds at this pace. Non-stop on Padu. These two very good mates here. Will non-stop get the move done on his good friend. 2-lap younger tyres than Padu. Did the undercut work? It did for momentarily, but it is Padu's loss now, and Maney with DRS will look like, well, he's going to get past non-stop here. They're all going to go past. And it's non-stop and Padu into the first corner. And Padu just has to back out. Well, I tell you what. If ZK doesn't win from here, I'll renew my subscription for Wallaby Racing League for Twitch next month. I'll actually spend my own money and pay the Twitch if he doesn't win, because I am certain that he's going to win this. As Non-Stop makes the pass the lead, and they're all trying to follow the slipstream as well. And Padu Holo just has to settle for third, and Maney. This could be a podium for Non-Stop, or even a P2. Because he's going to gain on Henchman rapidly. So as long as he can get away from Padu, this might be a P2 for the Williams driver. Oh, Zamu coming up on the inside, and it's Mason racing on Reaper. Reaper, no, she doesn't have. Yes, I do think Maney is really struggling. And Unique is going to get past Maney now, and Maney just seems like he's got zero pace out there on those tyres. Oh, it's just a bit touchy. Unique shuts the door on the Ferrari. Drive 48! Oh no, what has happened here? Is this going to be a safety car? He's retired in the pits. Sorry for the overreaction. I never said a big amount of money. I just said I'm going to renew my subscription for 1 month to Wallaby. But don't let him throw the race on purpose, because that's not what we mean to do. But Drive 48's car. Oh, we need to look at this battle. Paddy Holloway's gonna get past Birdie, and Paddy Hollow on the inside. They've just touched, and Birdie leaving just enough space. Birdie trying to hold around the outside. It's still going side by side, these two. They're alongside, and Ferrari just has to back off, but he's gonna get the better run as Padu goes off the track, and this allows Unique to have a look as well. That was very good racing by these two, and it's the Mercedes that's going to get the DRS, and it's going to have a big advantage on Birdie, because Birdie has no battery and no DRS. So he's going to get absolutely swallowed. He boxes in, he gets boxed in. Padu, oh, there's no gap there for Padu. And the Mercedes just gets back and claims the free 2 places. And it's, this is, just has to give this one up. Birdie, I think, yep. This is a very close midfield battle, and this is very great racing. There's absolutely zero room for the driver of Padu to just make that move, but Birdie this time around with battery, with DRS on Unique is going to get the move, and Unique's no battery either. Padu, is he gaining? He's a bit too far back, you'd say. So this midfield pack is where it's at. We haven't seen many incidences, so hopefully there's no many tickets for TF3 this week. And Padu sees a gap, he's going to go for it, trying to hang it around the outside. There's just a bit of contact. Jacko Rex also sees that gap, he's left the door open for the Red Bull. And there's some great racing happening between these guys. Non-stop up in P2, he's gaining now on ZK, but it's not going to be enough laps, you'd say. Obviously that medium tyre is coming into play now. Maney on iconic Skittles, Maney. No. But this is a very interesting fight at the front. This is very close racing. Unique, Birdie, Padu, Jacko Rex, Skittles and Maney all in this hunt here for P4. All the way, P4 to P9, all within 3 seconds. Skittles needs to make some inroads here now, otherwise the point of boxing is little to none, as Maney's, he's really struggling on those tyres. 21 lap old tyres now for Maney, as Birdie's chasing after Henchman and Unique is dropped back a little bit, but Unique is going to have a lot of DRS as this moves through the background as well. ZK just too quick, gap 5 seconds. If Skittles can get on with it, he can get P3, but he's just not making the inroads that he needs. He needs to get past these cars as soon as possible. Don't know why we're 30% throttle. Just fast. Oh, they're playing DRS chicken. Come on, boys. None of that. Just race. And Skittles got no time for DRS chicken. He needs to stay with his pack. Oh, he gets tagged! Maney's tagged him! And Skittles just spinning around for a second. There's just a little bit of contact. Did he turn in on him? Was he there? Obviously no damage or no positions lost, so we continue as well. A lot of drives up front here, fighting their way out. Little Flabs on Maney now. To the Flabs, as Maney should have come in a long time ago. He's now dropped down a P10. And it's Birdie making a move, and that's Unique. That's made a mistake, and he's gone off the racing line, and that's allowed Birdie to get through, and Padu now. Down the pit lane straight we come. We got 2 laps to go. Padu, is he going to make a lunge? He sticks his nose in. All over that curb is just not the move that he's looking after. It's ZK to lose from here. But we are looking for the minor placing. It is Paruholo looking for a move on Unique. Skittles also trying to look for a move on Jacko Rex. Nothing coming. There's really no close battles on, except for this battle. Skittles now on Jacko Rex. Not close enough this time around. Little Flavs also looking to get it on the party that Skittles has created and needs to get past as soon as possible. I don't think there's any more inroads that can be made for Skittles. This might be the last position that he can get. Unique way too far back. Little Flavs. This is the closest battle on track that we've got. Yeah, a bit of a poor race you'd say from Alpine and Aston, the 2 teams starting with A. Piece 15 and 16 not have been a great start to their season, but they are P3 in the constructors for overalls, I believe. So hopefully they can bring somewhere. Birdie and Henchman losing out of place now. And let's see what. Okay, we're gonna look for this final podium position. And it's Unique, it's Birdie chasing after Henchman, Unique chasing after Birdie, and Paddy Hollow's just dropped out that DRS range. Surely this time around, 3rd time lucky on the last lap for Skittles. Not close enough, it doesn't look like, but look at the battery that he's got, Jacko Rex has got compared to Skittles here. Very close battling up front. This is a 4-way train. Will we see any late dive bombs into the last corner? This is going to be interesting in the last corner. And Birdie, yeah, does get past. So we're going to go up the front here. Is ZK, who's dominated from pole position as he wins the Miami Grand Prix. But we have to go back on board with these guys. And it's getting very strong. Little Flaps gets past Skittles on the last lap. Skittles fighting back. They're still being close to the line. Oh, he's just been punted into the wall. He's been pushed into the wall by Little Flaps. And there's front wing and there's a little bit of a position. We might see a steward's report coming in for that. Oh, it's a bit sketchy. But it is ZK that wins the Miami Grand Prix. And wins his first race in the States for the season. So that was very good stuff from him. 5 seconds winning. Obviously very quick on his 2 stints and on in quali. Might be a it's a double doff podium. That's right. Birdie did get past Henchman in the end for that final podium playing position. Driver of the day, Padu Holo. I will scroll down for you, Goff, so you can get the race results if I can see it. But ZK, and we missed this, but my driver, non-stop P2. That's very nice from our constructors campaign as well. We have the podium celebrations, and it's Duck Punches left, so that's all good. But it's Ferrari, Williams, and AlphaTauri on the podium. 2 podiums this week for Ferrari, obviously in Tier 4 and Tier 3. But here is here's the grid order for the end of the race. ZK winning podium for non-stop. First one of the season. Birdie as well, P3 rounding off the podium. Unique, Henchman, Double Hass, P5 and 6. Little Flavs, Jacko Rex, Skittles. Just gonna go down just to show Goffy all the stuff. Not been a good night. It wasn't a good night for Alpine or Aston. Alright, we're gonna get ZK in here. Okay. Just give me a second while I load up the cars. Good race from you guys today. Obviously, ZK flew away with it. But here we are for the podium interviews. Birdie kicking us off with P3. How was your race? How was your qualifying, mate?
Feels good to get this one. Actually, it was a very good race actually. Some fun battles through the way. Me and Unique were like together the whole race, so it was nice to have a little battle there and getting Henchman in the last lap. So very good to get the P3 and hoping more of the same throughout the season. And quali wasn't too bad, but good result. I'll take it. Goffy in the podium as well. Got to keep it alive at the house.
obviously in qualifying there was the rain and the inters. Was there a period of time where you thought you needed to take a risk with the slicks at a certain time slot in the qualifying?
No, I stuck to the one run right at the end, just the one softs. I knew it was going to dry up. I didn't really see any point of going inters. Kept it as late as I could, and yeah, it was a good result.
Yeah, obviously as well having that right at the end with Henchman. Oh, did you think you were going to catch him? It was about 2 seconds with 2 laps to go. Obviously he was on older tires. What was your thought process in that race?
Maybe like 5 laps before the finish, I didn't think I would, but like the second last lap, I knew I had the pace on the mediums because I knew his tires were dying, and I just felt if I kept Unique behind and he wouldn't attack me, I knew I could get him.
Yeah, good stuff as well. We're going to move on to P2 in non-stop. Obviously, good race from you. What was your thought process?
Oh,
Yes!
there actually wasn't that much to think, honestly. I just finally had a race where there was no contact and I didn't get my front wing taken off. So, yeah, I don't know. I knew I could probably get a podium from the beginning, and especially when, I don't know what happened with the two AlphaTauris, but when one of them DNF'd, I was like, okay, I just got to sit here. But, yeah, I don't know. It was a pretty relaxed race from my side. It's just, yeah, stick with the strategy and get to the end.
Sorry about that, guys. Just had to pop out for a second.
Oh.
Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, there's no way you're gonna make me repeat all that. It's not
Anyway,
scripted, man.
just
Good
sum it
race.
up in
Started
one word.
P5, finished P2, one stop strategy. There you go.
Good stuff in the end as well. We moved to ZK in P1. Obviously, pole position for you. How did you feel out there, ZK?
Yeah, it was decent. Quality was good. Lap was good. Race was good. Got P1. Happy with it.
That's good. Obviously, your strategy allowed you to go longer on those mediums just to make the softs at the end. Was that a strategy call late in the middle of the stint, or did you have that strategy out from the start of the race?
It was later in the stint with all the safety cars. I thought, why not stretch it to soft? So I have the pace to overcut at the end, and that's what I did. Sorry to Padu, we had a bit of contact when I was passing him. But good, clean racing from everyone was fun.
Yeah, very good stuff. Any last comments from anyone here? No, not at all. Anyway, thanks guys for the podium. Congrats on P1 for ZK, P2 for non-stop, and P3 for Birdie. And we'll catch you guys next week for Tier 3 in Australia. But don't forget to tune in because I'll be racing Tier 2 on Tuesday night, 8:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Time. That's it guys. Thank you. We're out. Bye-bye.